Dun, dun, dun. Going live on YouTube. That's my song for the evening.
Oh, we're live now. It
I
says that we're
know.
live.
I'm trying to go live on YouTube still.
Okay, let me share this on my page. More options. Share to.
Dun, dun, dun. Going live on YouTube. That's my song for the evening.
We're live now.
I know.
It says that we're
I'm
live
trying to go live on YouTube still. Now we're.
Okay. Let me share this on my page. It doesn't want to do this. There we go. All right.
Oh my goodness. What is going on? Hold on. I lost the screen.
Did you? This
Yeah.
shows this live still. Oh, nope.
No. Where'd
Let's
it
see.
go? Back to me. There we go. Oh, well, you can see all kinds of stuff. Oh, well. All right, cool. Are we in? Are we live? Are we good?
We're good as far as I'm concerned.
There we go. Jamie, what's up, Buttercup?
Not much. How are you doing?
I'm good.
It's date night again.
It is date night again. And I'm gonna keep us down to 30 minutes tonight.
Okay. I'm game for that.
I'm gonna keep us down to 30 minutes tonight. I think we need to give it a shot. I think maybe we're going too long, but we can try it once.
Hey, I'm game either way.
Sometimes we turn into a movie.
I understand. Well,
I don't know.
When we're talking about dating, it can get a little crazy. So, but
Me crazy? Never.
Yeah, it's definitely a we'll call it a blonde thing.
It is. You like it?
Right now, I'm a bleach blonde.
I
was just saying, same thing. So
I went more blonde today.
nice, very nice.
Rocking the blonde.
There you go. So we have a few things to talk about today.
I know. I'm so excited.
So I put out a little bit of stuff. I put out a little bit of stuff this week, asking the different groups whether they felt that it would be worth it to have to do an event, like a speed dating event. I don't know if it's going to be a traditional speed dating or not, but I have a couple of ideas. But that being said, I threw it out there to find out what everybody's ideas or what their thoughts were on whether they would come to an event or not. And
I want to hear what everybody said.
Well, there were the biggest response that I got back amongst all voters was that Wawa was better than Sheetz. So, not that you know what Wawa is or what Sheetz is, but if you're from Pennsylvania, huh? That's right. You guys do have Wawas down there now. Well, Sheetz is like a Wawa type.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I hate Wawa.
You know what? You are not the only one on this conversation that also hates Wawa.
Stop it.
Yeah, I hate Wawa. I can't stand it. I'm not a Wawa fan. And I am from Philly. Yeah, Wawa can kiss my ass.
I hate Wawa.
Their hoagies suck. Their pretzels suck. I don't go into Wawa anymore. Once I quit smoking, I haven't been in Wawa but like maybe 4 times since then. The only thing I go in there for is to get free money out of the ATMs.
Oh, well, I mean, that's, I'll take that as a plus for Wawa, but I hate Wawa. I am very against eating food from a gas station.
I can't blame you for that. Yeah.
I've just had really bad experiences. So I'm very against eating food from a gas station.
Well, and I can understand that. And so that just to put that out there, you should not take a date to a gas station for dinner ever.
Ever.
Never a good idea.
Never a
No.
good idea.
That being said, so but yeah, that was number one. That was the first, the one, the first thing that came out that says, okay, that Wawa was better than Sheets. The second thing that came out of all of my things was that there's a lot of people that want to see the Delco Bear. Delco Bear, the Delco Bear also got a number of votes. Once we started to get to the yeses and nos of things, we did get, I want to say, about 40 yeses
Good.
to about 27 no's. So there was a lot of people. Like I said, the Wawa over Sheets got like 87 votes. So just to give you an idea, I can imagine that there were a lot of people voting that probably were better not single.
Well,
So
it's fine. I'll take it.
so between that and the Bears. But yeah, there was like 44, 45 yeses in comparison to 25 no's. There were a few people that were like, they did not feel comfortable because of the male to female ratio that was answering. So it seemed like that there was a lot of guys answering. And then when I responded that I was going to make it 100% even, that we got more people saying yeah for that and thumbs up.
Okay, perfect. I like it.
We did have, there were more guys that said yes in comparison to women. However, it wasn't so out of whack. It was like 17 yeses from women to like 25 from guys. So, yeah, I think that came out to about 42. So yeah, it was about even. And when I spoke to the owner of the bar that we were going to do it at, he was game. He's like, yes, we are more than welcome to do whatever, as long as we keep everything safe and COVID friendly. And I was like, okay, that's something that I can do.
We can do that. We can do that.
So we're going to do it.
So we're doing it.
Happen. We're going to do it.
I'm going to Philly.
So, which should be a lot of fun because you're going to be coming up here. She's going to actually come up here because right now flights, you can get flights just about anywhere in the world for cheap. So, yeah, I keep watching the hockey game. Your Tampa Bay Lightning is in a barn burner. They're about to start their fourth overtime in hockey.
Wow.
So it's been yeah, they're playing the same team that they got swept out of the playoffs last year by. So
well, I just got home from getting my hair did, so I haven't watched anything. But I'm not a big hockey girl. Honestly, I'm not.
I am a big hockey guy.
I need, and Jamie, maybe why I'm there, and we've talked about this before, is I need to know rules and what's going on. And I don't know the rules of hockey. So I like get lost. And then I ask way too many questions. And then usually the people that want to watch the game get really annoyed with me.
I'm not one of those guys. You want to ask questions, I got answers for you, specifically because hockey is a great sport. It was probably the first sport that I ever loved. I grew up with the Flyers. I was, my mother worked at the Spectrum, so I used to hang with the families of the Flyers back when I was like 4 and 5 years old. They would come over to my house and they would actually play pinochle with my mother and my grandmother, and I would play with their kids down my basement. So it was one of those things that was always a lot of fun for me, and uh, it was cool. It was kind of cool to see, and grow up in that, in that way. So the
Yeah.
Flyers have always been my first love in the sport world.
So
But
did we decide, are we doing this Wednesday or are we doing it Thursday?
so I think that I say we should do it on a Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's
Wednesday the 26th. Wednesday the 26th.
perfect. Set it in stone. If you ain't doing nothing, you should come out. If you're a single guy or a single girl and you are interested in possibly finding the man or woman of your dreams, or at least of the next month or two, come out to our event. More details are going to be following, but August 26th.
August 26th. Wednesday, August 26th. And that Tuesday, the day before that, the 25th, Jamie and I are actually going to be in the same room together. So that should be fun.
We may actually do that show live from a location. Not sure where that location is. I'm trying to work out some of the details about that too. But if you want to come out and watch us do a live show, we'll have a couple of giveaways. For all you
stuff.
Philadelphia people, we'll give away some Eagle stuff. We may even give away a little bit of Seahawks stuff. You don't have to keep it, but we may give some away anyways.
You can give it back to me. It's fine.
Exactly. So, but yes, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be very exciting.
Because I've never been to Philly.
See, so anybody, all you guys out there, you could possibly work out a date with Crystal while she's here and take her to see some of the sights of Philly.
I'm not sure.
We'll play that by ear. We'll play that by ear. But anyways, but yeah, I kind of look forward to it. It should be very exciting.
I do believe in love at first sight, so you never know.
There you go. And see, and I already know it's not me because we've already seen each other.
Yeah, so. It's not Jamie.
But anyways, so how have things been? I mean, so last we heard you were adjusting to your new life, being single again, or just the life back being single again. How have you been holding up?
Okay. I mean, I think I have good moments and I have bad moments and ups and downs and roundabout. But again, like I'm just trying to get like back to me and what makes me happy. And when I do that, it makes me a better person. So I'm really, really focusing on that. I had a great weekend with the kids. I went golfing with my buddy Varun. We had so much fun. So much fun. So I've been golfing a bunch, but I have only used rented clubs or clubs that I've borrowed from somebody. I've never had my own set. So I knew something was always off and funny. So I went and bought my own golf set, and I walked in and I was like, hey, like I don't know what's going on or like how like the sizing really works, but the women's clubs just seem to be like way too big for me. And he's like, oh yeah, that's because you're a petite. Like you just go to the petite section, you'll be fine. I'm like, well, that makes sense. I mean, I am only 5'2".
Right.
So I got to play with my brand new clubs, and it was a blast. It was an absolute blast. So if you are here in the Tampa Bay area and you want to play some golf, hit a girl up. Let me know.
Got you. Because I am never going to be that guy. If you want to quit golf, go golfing with me. That's one of those things that I Anybody who's ever gone golfing with me has hated it and has not ever wanted to golf with me again.
Oh, see, me and Varun are pretty much like
Finish this one. You didn't
same
finish the last one.
level. So we had a whole lot of fun together. It was a blast. And it was so nice to get with him and catch up and get to see him. I love him. So
Got ya. I know that I'm friends with Varun, so I know who you're talking about. I'm not sure if we have ever met or not. I don't know. Was he at the Pro Bowl?
he was not at the Pro Bowl because either the cat is out there or there's somebody at the door. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, you can see the dog. You can see the dog barking at the window. So you have a dog. You have a dog. I have a kid.
He has a love-hate relationship with this cat. I'm sorry. Theo. Stop.
Well, that's okay.
Love-hate relationship with the cat.
Understood. They love each other like cats and dogs.
So yeah, so that was my weekend. It was super nice. It was nice and relaxful. Other than that, like got Saturday did a bunch of school shopping for the kids, get them all ready to hunker back down and learn something. God knows I'm not teaching them. That would be a poop show.
Well, hey, I understand. The kids here are going to be doing half school, half home situation.
Is that how they did it?
That's so that we have the option. They could do all home or half school, half home. And we feel that the social aspect of them going to school is much more important than them staying home.
So I kind of gave the kids the option because I didn't really care either way. I wasn't like, no, you're not going, or yes, you are going. So my daughter opted to go to school. So she is actually going to class, but she is going into that IB program. So it's pretty intense. So I think it's her freshman year. And then my son, of course, opted out of getting up every morning. So he's staying home for the first 9 weeks.
Got ya. Interesting how that works out.
I know. He hates mornings, so.
Well, I understand. I understand completely.
Other than that, I mean, I journaled last night. That was good.
Got ya. And did you write down anything worthwhile?
I got a lot of anger out. Theodore! Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can calm him down. Theo!
Got ya. So while she's calming you guys down, I personally reconnected with some of the people on the dating sites, and I had a couple of swipes.
You had swipes?
I have a couple of swipes, and I have started a conversation with somebody who was interested. It was on Bumble, so she kind of had to respond first, and so far we are in the hey, I say something, you say something the next day, I say something the next day type of thing. But as of right now, the conversation's been going for 4 days.
Good.
And she's cute. I was going to see if she wanted to come out, like, to this, to our either speed dating or
Tuesday night.
Whether she wants to come out or try to go out on an actual date. We'll see. I'm going to keep it, play it by ear as it was, because as of right now, I'm taking things slow. You know, I don't want to jump
Most
into something. I don't want to go run out and try to go have a date, you know, until things open up a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like restaurants have been very funny here still. Um, it's been a fight in general to figure out whether restaurants are going to open or close. We're finding out that there are a number of restaurants that are closing for good just because they're not able to handle their situation anymore.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of places down here do the same thing. So
So
so go out, go support your local restaurants. Go out and support your local restaurants. Get takeout. Go out and
exactly.
go out and support your local restaurants. Not
Yeah,
the
it's
chain ones,
important.
not the chain ones, the local guys.
Right, because Applebee's sucks, and it doesn't matter where you go. Applebee's everywhere. I don't like the food there. Never. I've never had a good meal at Applebee's, so don't go to Applebee's.
Chicken taco things that I like. It's on their appetizer menu. That's pretty much it.
There you go. So yeah, you can go get those appetizers, but if you can't go inside the bar, then why bother?
True.
But
So I'm super excited I get to see you, Jamie.
it'll be a lot of fun. I am excited as well. I think that it's going to be a good time, and we'll be doing a good service to the people of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, to the single people of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, where we are going to literally be able to get anywhere between 15 and 20 men and women together to do speed dating.
Be dating.
Speed dating. When was the last time you did a speed dating event? Have you ever done a speed dating event?
I have never done a speed dating event. I've done single mixers, but I've never done a speed dating event.
So what's a single mixer?
Where it's you meet at a bar and they usually have like appetizers and it's and like a couple drink tickets and then you go in and you kind of like can mingle and network and meet people and sometimes I've met people that I've networked with and worked like ended up working on different stuff with and then I didn't meet anybody, but it's nice because and here's where my issue comes in, and maybe you have the same issue, Jamie, is all of my friends are married. All of my friends are married. So it's nice to be able to go out and mingle and not only meet single guys, but be able to go out and meet some single girls too. And when you do the little like social thing, it gives you the opportunity to kind of talk to everybody.
So yes and no. I would say that I some of my friends are married, especially the ones that are around here. I would say that there is probably about a 50-50 split. Um, so this weekend we were supposed to do a tubing down the Brandywine,
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
except for the fact that we had like thunderstorms on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So the water was so elevated on Saturday, nobody could go.
Oh
It
man.
was it was a shame. So we're gonna be doing it again. However, the last time that I went on this tubing, you know, down the Brandywine, it was full of single people, few married people as well, but
They do
full
that
of single
too.
people.
They do it down here. They do it at Rainbow River. They have a single tubings thing.
And I want to say it was really a fantastic event. It was a lot of fun. You're able to kind of go around and hang out with a bunch of different people. You don't want to have to stay at one spot for too long. Um, I was able to reconnect with a couple of older friends that I hadn't seen in a little while. And
That's always nice.
exactly. And ultimately it was a cool time. It was a cool event.
Well, maybe maybe
So
we'll maybe we'll have to put that on our to-do list. The single two bride, or I don't know. We'll have to make up a name for it. So
Right. Well, yeah. Let me think let me chew on that for a minute. I'm usually good at naming things, so that'll be fun to come up with the, the singles ride. You know what I mean?
ooh.
Tubing for two. You know what I mean, or something like that. um. So yeah, unfortunately, that didn't get to happen. I would say that there are the people that have been going out are the single people that have been married, or I have been privy, and I'm gonna air out a little bit of laundry for somebody else. I have been privy to watch this girl and guy. They broke up and they've got back together, and then broke up and have gotten back together twice over the last few weeks. And
This is not me and Nick, right?
huh?
This is not me and Nick.
Not you and Nick.
Okay.
Not you. This is a local couple
Okay.
here, and she lives fairly close to me here, and we've been friends, and I'm friends with him as well. They are a unique couple, So I don't ever like to talk bad about anybody. So I'm not a person that says, that person's weird or that person's weird. However, they are both a little eccentric, and
Wrong with that.
no, there's nothing wrong with that. And their eccentricities uh, cohabitate well together. However, it also creates a lot of static between the two of them as well. So they are always, both of them are always looking to mow somebody else's grass. Is the best way I can explain that. And it happens, they go and they break up for a minute, and then they get back together again, and then they break up and then they get back together again. It makes for an interesting friendship that they have. However, I do believe that the two of them love each other. They do honestly love each other. They just don't like each other a lot. So, and I think that that's what causes some of the challenges between the two of them. So it's interesting to kind of watch that all occur at times.
Hmm. All right.
But so right now they're back on again, which is good for them.
Well, maybe
And they, they said
maybe
and they're both friends. So it's not like I'm trying to.
Jamie, you froze on me.
You broke up on me. Say that again.
You broke up on me. Can you hear me? We're about to get a really bad thunderstorm.
I was gonna suppose.
Oop.
There we go. Microphone is unmuted. Better now?
Better. It's probably.
There you are. You better now?
Yeah, we're about to get a really bad thunderstorm, so it's probably me. No?
Gotcha. Okay. But we're getting close to our half-hour market anyways.
We are.
So,
But I'm super excited to go up to Philly and hang out for 4 or 5 days, somewhere around there, and get to see the town and get to hang out with all of you guys. I'm going to be the bird in the wrong nest.
it's interesting. Because I'm still trying to work on that. However, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It's funny that I was able to pull some things from it. Yeah, like you always try to figure something out, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It was a very fun trip, and I have a lot of stuff that I'm able to pull from that, but I wasn't able to pull out the bird in the wrong nest little podcast or the little show that I was trying to make happen. It was still fun nonetheless.
Hey,
that still was exciting.
we're a bunch of fun.
And hopefully, if we actually have fans at the games, we could do something up in Philly on November 30th after Thanksgiving.
I know.
So I'm looking forward to it. I know that there's going to be at least a couple of Seahawks fans that are going to be in town for that. I don't know how many more beyond that, but I know at least two are going to be coming
So
specifically.
I'm gonna try to come. Especially if we can go to the game. I want to come up.
I especially if we can go to the game, it'll be awesome. But we'll have to play that by ear. But in the meantime, everybody, we need everybody to pay attention to us this week because we
Yes.
are going to be putting together all of the details about our first ever, two birds on the hunt dating event. The first ever two birds speed dating.
How do you hunt fast?
How do I hunt fast?
I mean, is that a thing? Can you hunt fast?
I can't. I do a lot of things fast. But I'll keep that to myself for right now. But it'll be a good time.
Well, we're gonna hop off. Thank you all. I'm super excited to come up and see everybody. And that's our show.
We are two birds
On the hunt.
Thanks, guys. Like I said, look forward to everything. We're gonna see everybody this week. Let everybody know all the details of the first ever two bird speed dating. Guys, have a great week.
Good night.
Bye, guys.